We're hanging out with NJIT men's soccer head coach Fernando Barboto ahead of his 8th season, ahead of the club's upcoming regular season as well. And I'm Drew Casey. Coach, I'm always curious. We're a couple days out, season's approaching. There's excitement, there's anxiety. Where do you fall on that coach's wheel or ladder when you're this close?
Yeah, I think definitely excitement, right? We excited to have all the newcomers and see them for the first time in our setting, and also see them grow from day in day out throughout preseason. So definitely excited to really get the jerseys on officially and kick off that first game.
How do you approach the mindset of having a team that is almost split down the middle in terms of returners and newcomers, 16 of one category, 17 of the other?
Yeah, well, last year we were a really young team. I mean, we started 6 freshmen in the quarterfinal America East game, so we were real young, and that group is really bonded and has worked very hard in the off season, and they'll be a year older. Um, and I think that coupled with the newcomers, some of them I think can make an impact immediately, and some will continue to develop. But I think all in all, I think the combination is a good one because with newcomers there's competition, right?
Sure.
And we've certainly turned the notch up to create the atmosphere to compete against each other.
Now, the schedule this year, especially, I think at first, you guys have a lot of tough games on the non-conference slate, and of course the America East as well. After that, let's talk about the first couple of games. The first two, you're going to go out to the Midwest in the Chicago area and play UIC and then Northwestern. What went into trying to start your season with those two on the schedule?
Yeah, I think the schedule is a tough one, right? We play in the America East Conference, and America East Conference is one of the toughest conferences in the country. Our top teams have done very, very well in the NCAA tournament, deep into the NCAA tournament. So we need to be prepared for that. So going out to Chicago and playing UIC, a Big Ten team in Northwestern, I think will further prepare us. There's all baby steps leading up to America East, but they definitely will prepare us to play in different atmospheres, which is important in the America East when you have to go on the road to get points.
Then you come home after those two on the road at the end of August. Home opener against Villanova. Big East team comes here to Newark. Another big one quickly, right away.
Yeah. Villanova is a good program and a very strong conference, Big East, as we all know. And I think that we will be really excited to play at in our beautiful stadium under the lights in front of a big crowd that night. The guys we're trying not to
Sure.
overlook this weekend in Chicago for that home game, but that home game is in the back of our minds for sure.
It comes up a lot at NJIT, one of the premier academic institutions that also happens to have Division I athletics. You put everything together. What is the balance like for your student athletes and for you and your staff in balancing all of the requirements to be a Division I student athlete, especially here at NJIT?
Yeah, I think we always preach books and ball in that order, and our guys are very. I think the NJIT student is very unique. He's a very determined, very resilient student, and I think it holds true to our players on our team. We have a team GPA of 3.4 GPA overall, so very strong. As coaches, we do cope with some players sometimes at training a little checked out because they just came out of calculus or bioengineering class.
Sure.
So I think that's why sometimes when we talk about it, when we go on the road, they get to kind of get away from those rigorous classroom work and all that stuff. But definitely it's a good balance, because I just think the student athlete at NJIT is a very, very diligent one for sure.
Yeah, certainly agree with you across the athletic department here for the Highlanders. Coach, last question. What can Highlander Nation expect from 2023 NJIT men's soccer this season? Why should they come out to a home game?
Well, I think we've always played a great brand of football, of soccer, a very entertaining uh, brand of soccer that has a variety of different type of players, very skillful, very athletic, and the way we play at home, I think, is very unique, and I think the fans would really enjoy coming out to our games, especially at night with the lights and the way the stadium is so close to the sideline. It's just really special, and I think the fans are going to come out because they've had a taste of it. It's pretty special.
They certainly have, and looking for more of a taste this season. Coach, thanks so much for your time, and good luck this season. We'll look forward to catching up later.
Thank you.
Head coach of NJIT men's soccer, Fernando Barboto.